I'd like to
Alright.
here.
May I say
don't
something
tag you,
too?
can you,
After
yeah,
him,
say something first.
there is an important thing that you must do in order to get into heaven, and that is to forgive, because God forgives you. If you don't forgive man, then God will. Sorry.
If
Alright,
you
sit
do
down.
not
Sit down,
forgive
Green. Sit
people-
down, Green.
Okay.
Alright, alrighty, I have a story I'd like to tell you guys. So, there was this man. Damn it, I forgot his name. Oh my gosh. Well, I'll just say a man, okay? There's this man. There goes Green. He lived a good life. He was living an amazing life. But then, God's test came down on him. He lost everything. He lost his home, he lost his food, he even had a horrible relationship with his family. But he stayed faithful to the Lord and stayed faithful.
What are you doing?
Hey, shut up, bro.
Was his name Zeus? Huh?
Alright, guys.
Not.
So, yesterday...
Soon you realize,
Guys, my game just lagged. Sorry.
you're good. God gave him he didn't give everything back to him. He gave him everything 100 times better than it was before. So
Hey, guys, listen.
if life is what? Sorry.
Me and my grandma were watching the show yesterday, which was like a Bible group, and I heard a good story on it. And one reminder is to stay faithful. And if things are going bad, and where is he going? Whatever. Anyway, if things are going bad and or like stuff is happening and you're starting to think like, oh, maybe God isn't real, maybe like if you started to think of that, just remember God has a plan for you, and He's always there for you. He's not gonna tell anyone. He's not gonna make fun of you. Just stay faithful. He's always gonna be there for you. So I just needed to say that. All right, you can keep talking now.
Sorry, yeah. So, what I was saying was that stay faithful. Like he said, stay faithful. Even if life is pushing you down hard and they won't let you.
Hey guys, sit down. Sit down. Stop throwing the balloons. Sit down.
And they won't let you catch a
Thank
break. And life is just. It feels like the Lord hates you. You know. He doesn't. He's just testing your faith. He just wants to make sure that you're faithful to him. Alright? So if you ever feel like you're down and everything is going wrong, just pray. Just pray and stay faithful. And everything will be better. Alright?
Amen. Alright, sit down, bro. Sit down. Stop. Sit down or we're kicking you out. Alright, a story that I was gonna say is, well, we were watching the show with my grandma and... Alright, bro.
What?
Have a good day, bro. What's this kid doing, bro? Just leave, bro. Hey, come back. Not you, bro. I don't like you. Hey, guy with the hat on, come back. Oh, there you are. Alright.
Sorry.
So the story was, there's this guy, I don't know his name, because, well, I do, I'm just not gonna say it, because I would, like, give away, but, like, my stuff. But anyway, there was this guy, whatever. Well, there was this guy, and his son was in the hospital for a while, and his dad was 4 hours away from the hospital, and he got a call from his other son, and his son said to him, Dad, our other son died. And the dad was like, the dad, like, you know what the little thing is with the metal thing, and they put him in the freezer to like,
yeah, like
presume their body like after
it's
they
like
die.
a freezer to contain the body for
He was the guy was in there who died, and the dad said, "Hey, wait for me to come there, and everything's gonna be okay." So the 4 hours that he was driving, the whole time he was praying like, God, please let him be okay, like let him be okay for 4 hours. And then when he got there, he was in the thing. They opened the thing, and he prayed in God and said, please don't let him be dead. and then his son sat up and started talking.
Oh my gosh.
After 4 hours of being, his heartbeat was gone, and he was completely dead. And after 4 hours of being dead, he just sat up and started talking. So
Wow. Amen.
yeah, that's a miracle, bro. I was so happy. That was so like. Another thing that happened was there was this guy, and he was driving. And all right, bro, mute this kid, bro. It's the bottom one. All right, anyway, let's come back. There was this guy. He was driving, and there was this other driver. And he smashed into his car, and his car rolled over 5 times. Hey, sit down, please. So there was this driver, and he was driving, and so he was driving straight, and this car came like this, just smashed into him, and he did like 5 flips, and he was rolling over. And the guy, he was supposed to be dead. Like, you can't survive that. Even the doctor said like you can't survive that. And he broke the window. He called the cops and said, "Hey, I just flipped over 5 times and I'm stuck in the car." And then they helped him. And he said he was like an interview. He said he was scared to like look at his body, just like because he didn't want to be like scratched up or anything. And then he looked down, and the only thing that was wrong, there was a giant cut on his arm, and that's the only thing that happened.
Wow.
And the car was completely destroyed, and he was perfectly fine.
Oh my.
And that was, and like, he was praying like the whole time, like he was rolling, he was like flipping over, and like he was praying like, "God, let me be okay." And then he was perfectly fine.
Yeah.
And then him and his mom started like to like turn to God more. And I thought that was pretty cool. I heard about that like on like a Bible channel.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, you know that guy Chandler from Mr. Beast or something?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, well, he used to do a ton of crap. He would smoke. He would like smoke weed and all that stuff, and it was not good. And one day he was thinking of.
Here, come sit at the mic. Come sit at the mic. I'll sit down.
One day he was thinking about what am I doing in life, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he wanted an answer so urgently, and he put his hands up and prayed. And he hasn't done that in forever. He put his hands up and prayed, and the Lord answered him. Ever since then, you don't see him much in his videos, because he's posting videos about God and how you should follow him, and you know, and all that stuff. And I personally think that's an amazing thing to hear about. Just the way he changed instantly from doing weed and doing drugs and all that to being perfectly clean and helping other people find the Lord. Like, I honestly think that's like one of the best, you know? I love when that happens to people. So yeah. Anyways,
Something that I want to share kind of